What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Nightmare Radio.
Welcome.
Come on in the room.
Yes, I was binge listening to our episodes this week.
We are funny. This last episode was a great episode.
We funny. Yeah, we funny. If you missed last week, go
listen,
tap
in.
Listen.
Okay.
But I just miss asking y'all, how was your week?
Girl, this week I probably pulled about 90 hours of work between my
Ms.
real
Hill
job.
is a busy lady.
I'm
real busy. We're real Jamaican. We're three. What's up? I count my baby as a job too.
Period.
Well.
She really is though.
So how was your week? Girl?
I had an amazing week. You know, I really just feel like I got to recap and just throw it back really, really quickly because I was talking all that ish last week. And baby, I'm out the streets.
You got out the streets so quick, Omari.
I had to go inside. I couldn't play no more.
It's the Dating in Atlanta update. If
I'm
you
glad
listen to
she
the
got
last.
to that stuff.
Yes, and the crazy thing is when I was in here talking all that shit, I was talking to Bay, but he Bay for real now.
Okay, I'm here for it. Come on,
He
babe.
just had to put the look on it. And your girl turned 27 on Monday.
Okay, happy belated birthday, queen.
Sorry to take over because this is the culture list. I'm sorry.
No, you did. You giving us your week.
Right, yes.
Y'all.
What about your
was
week?
real up and down. It could have been better. But you know, we're here and we're blessed.
Right.
to be
And
here.
for those that are listening, y'all could have been at any other podcast, but instead you found yourself on the number 112th podcast.
On the Apple Podcast charts.
And we welcome you,
Yes.
okay?
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Okay.
Yes.
So we can get up under 100.
Yes,
next week.
we definitely are on our way. And we are going to go get into the culture list right now, which is brought to you by Slutty Vegan.
Hello.
If you want to get your merch and use our code Slutty Nightmare when you check out.
That's right.
I love that.
We didn't even say that in the week recap. The live event, the grand opening on Sunday was
a lot.
dope. It was
It
a lot.
was lit.
It was definitely a lot.
It was a lot, but we're going to keep that between us.
That's right. But you all make sure y'all stop in.
Yes, make sure y'all go to Bar Vegan. Have your coin ready.
Yes,
Because
baby.
this is not your average bar.
Baby.
It's a cute bar. Oh, and the highlight of the event for me was seeing Manny
Fresh.
Fresh.
Oh, Manny tore that up
DJ.
too. Manny tore that up.
Doo-doo.
Yeah.
He
That's
went
that's
in.
not even a vibe. That's an experience.
Yeah, that
That's-
was definitely an
that's-
experience for sure.
Yes.
So shout out to Manny Fresh, shout out to Pinky Nell, shout out to the Slutty Gang Gang.
Yes, and shout out to Big Dave's Cheesesteak. Shout out to Philly Stand Up.
Yes,
Yes.
Dinkies. Oh, did y'all
I
y'all
tried
tear
it.
it up?
Food was
Teared it up.
good,
Toe it
Aisha.
And I got the lunchbox. The Slutty
Oh, you
Vegan
got the
lunchbox.
box?
I did get the
I got
box.
the bag. Ain't that
Girl,
something?
they didn't give me.
I asked for the box, and he was like, "I'm gonna give you the box." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
See.
See, I should have let him. I should have took my order when you got yours, cause
He was about to be
I'm
on my head again.
gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook.
I'm just.
I did
being
get to taste the
blessed.
little icy that they was.
I ain't get the
Evidently,
icy.
they was passing those out for
That's
free.
They
actually
was.
that's called water ice. That's a Philly staple. That is
Water ice?
Yeah, that's real. That's a
Shout
real
out to
Philly
Big
staple.
Dave.
we
He
ain't gonna.
put
We
it
not
on.
gonna have that debate or that argument talking about water ice.
That's right. It's
or
water
icy
ice.
or freeze.
If
pop.
we
Big
not.
Dave's was putting it out and he from Philly, I know that he meant water ice because ain't no icy from Philly.
It's
Period.
okay. It's okay.
Period.
Anyway.
Well, all right. Let's hop straight into the wins and L's for this week. So,
We got a lot of
Pops-
wins.
Yeah, we got a lot of wins. Pop Smoke Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon becomes the longest running #1 R&B and hip hop album on Billboard since 1990.
That's right. That's right. This is major for him.
That's how you leave a legacy.
That is, and it was his album was released after his untimely death. I think last week or 2 weeks ago was the anniversary of his
It
death.
was.
It's
it
so
was.
crazy.
Yeah,
A
it was
whole
about 2
year
weeks ago.
already.
Sadly, his voice is so iconic. He has that, that she like the way that
And that's his real voice.
right.
Like,
And so it's a shame that people that sometimes their legacy lives on after they after they leave. But he's working on 17 consecutive weeks in the #1 spot. This is the most weeks an album has hit #1 since MC Hammer's album back with Please Hammer in 1990. And I think Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him was the name of it. And I think Eminem had a 16-week run with his album Recovery in the early 2000s as well. So
That's what's up. Y'all got a favorite song off this album? Why is it still #1?
what's that? Wait, hold on, wait.
I should have wrote the names down. But
I
I
need
like
your
that
number
song.
and that's facts. I need your number and that's facts.
That's your favorite one?
I do like that. All of his stuff is a vibe though.
Yeah. I
It's
like that.
she wanna fuck with the woo.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a sexy one too. It's just the voice
I
for
love
me.
that one.
When you gonna fly me in town so I can land on it? Okay, I'm listening.
Okay.
You out the streets, man.
You can't fly. Right. Okay.
Calm down. All right, moving on. NBA is donated $3 million to HBCUs through the Thurgood Marshall Fund and UNCF. Yes.
Yes.
Come on, UNCF still out here doing real things.
They are really doing it up. So NBA, along with its partners, AT&T, Mountain Dew, and State Farm, and Taco Bell, will collectively be providing all of this money to support the HBCU community. And this weekend, of course, by the time you hear this, you'll know
All-Star Weekend is over.
Right.
Baby. Ooh, we ain't gonna even talk about
Right.
that. It's real ghetto in there.
Girl.
Man.
It's real ghetto, but all of the events that are happening this weekend, each event is donating a specific amount of money. So of course, the All-Star Celebrity Game is donating like 1.5 million, and then there's a community service initiative that's also going to put like $2.5 million towards
UNCF scholarship.
I want to say UNICEF, but I know that's a different organization.
Yeah, UNCF, they give out big scholarships. So shout out to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of sort of sometimes I'm very proud of my PWI, my
Yes.
Georgia Southern University.
Talk your shit.
Please be proud.
I
There's
am-
nothing to be disappointed
I am.
about.
Oh no, never that. Y'all know I put on for Georgia Southern University, the real GSU, but sometimes I'll be like, damn, can I get adopted by a HBCU so I can be like,
Absolutely.
I think if you want to go back and try the masters again, go hit up at HBCU, see what you can do.
I will go to my first choice, the school that I got accepted to.
Howard.
No, North Carolina A&T, Aggie Pride.
Okay.
should.
Okay, yeah. That's a
If-
lit school.
I would say that I definitely be living through some of my high school friends and stuff like that because marching band, like as each know, like is huge for us.
Yeah.
So in CAT, so I had friends that went to Bethune, Jackson.
Mhm.
Like I was living my best life through them.
And I'm currently living my best life through Southern.
Really?
Yes.
I wish I would have went there. Their band is so good, but they wasn't gonna whoop my ass.
I know. Had I gone to NCAT, I would have cheered. And I just want to shout out. I'm sure he'll probably listen this week. I want to shout out one of my former students who was at a HBCU right now. Hey, Javan.
Hey.
He's at Albany. Yeah, we talked on the phone for like 40 minutes yesterday. But he's enjoying his HBCU experience.
And she gonna
as
come
well.
do your show, so don't worry about
And
it.
I am gonna
And
come
that's
do your
signed on Big
podcast.
Ish. She gonna say everything you want her to say.
Oh God.
Anyway, okay, so moving on, Black Wall Street Marketplace is coming to Lithonia. Y'all better put some respect on Lithonia before we get into this.
Okay, East Side.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. So, and I know this is kind of off topic, but it's not, but it's on topic. Okay, Generation Z, y'all know I be on y'all ass like white on rice. And I love some of y'all. Some of y'all have become my little boos and babies of the world. But what y'all would not do is disrespect the movie ATL.
Who
Not
is
at all.
disrespecting ATL?
Somebody on Twitter was like, can we agree that the movie ATL was about nothing?
Oh.
And I said, hold on, wait a minute. So I
See.
looked on the thread to see what was going on, like see what the responses were, what these little kids were saying.
Not these little kids.
These little
Because
kids.
I lived the ATL life, actually.
Okay, so, but this girl said the movie was basically about how girls from Lithonia go to the hood.
I'm crying.
And I said, wait a minute. What,
Y'all
what Lithonia do to
Girls
you?
from the Lithonia was coming to the West Side, baby.
We
Well-
was definitely not coming to the west side.
Well, I told you, I really lived the life of ATL. I worked at a skating rink. I dated a guy that was in a skate crew. We definitely was traveling to Cascade from All American and
Okay,
Decatur
well,
for the
yeah,
skate.
Cascade was probably the farthest people was going.
I was on that thing like Nunu behind him, like,
Supposedly it wasn't even about Cascade. It was about a skating rink that used to be called Jelly Bean.
Probably. See, y'all see Generation Z do your research. Anyway, while y'all talking about Lithonia,
right.
the former Target on Mall Parkway at Stonecrest is being redeveloped into the new Black Wall Street Market, and it plans to open up this May. Wow. This redevelopment project will feature more than 100 Black-owned businesses.
I'm really happy because that area does need to be revitalized.
Yeah.
Will follow the same business construction idea as Atlanta's Ponce
City Market.
and its Krog Street Market.
Yes. Okay, this is dope. So
Krog Street is lit.
it is lit. So I'm really excited. The name Leicester Bill Allen. So prior to me joining education, I'd actually worked in external affairs for community improvement districts. And the district that I worked for was the Perimeter Community Improvement District, which includes Dunwoody, Sandy Springs, Brookhaven.
Right.
And we worked closely with in fact, I was seated at the table before they moved the Ted Turner to the SunTrust Park and the Cumberland CID was filmed or was created. I was seated at the table when they were reconstructing the Spaghetti Junction 285 GM former plant where the BrandSmart. Mr. Allen had plans to do this there in 2014 and 2015.
Wow.
But money fell through, and I think that another car dealership, I think maybe Infinity, I can't remember, got the bid instead. So this is like a long time manifestation. But Lithonia, like, don't sleep on the city of Lithonia. Downtown Lithonia, that whole street is all black.
Right.
And that sports complex that they wanted to make last year,
right,
in 2019 got halted. So now that Lancester is getting his manifestation done, like,
I just want them to be. They need to keep that same curfew on that over there. The Lithonia kids, Stevenson kids, Miller Grove kids, Southwest DeKalb kids, Conyers kids, Newton kids,
MLK.
Do not be bringing y'all drama to the new Black Wall Street.
Okay.
Like we did when we was in high school.
Girl,
it's really our fault. It's really
so
our
us.
fault. It's really our fault. But however, don't do that.
Now, it opens on May 31st, which is the anniversary of the Tulsa, the burning of the Tulsa Race Massacre, where black businesses and business owners in Oklahoma were attacked by their white neighbors.
Wow, that is dope.
That's
some
deep.
good news, man.
A
Shout
little
out
black
to us.
history.
Good news.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's dope. Okay,
that's interesting because I know usually Carnival, they moved it to the Stonecrest area. But it's no carnival right now due to COVID.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're still going to have it off of Stonecrest.
I'm
when
mad
it's time.
about that.
They could really move it back to Covington Highway.
But you know what? Remember when you and Kima did Carnival, and I was like, oh, I want to do it too.
It was so fun.
And y'all look so cute too.
We're gonna do it again. Okay, no daylight saving time in Georgia.
This is pretty interesting. How y'all? Okay, well let me tell you about it, and then we'll talk about how we feel about it, because I'm here for this.
You don't want the time to go to move?
Inform me.
Well, Georgia would stay on daylight savings time permanently, putting an end to the twice-a-year time change under a bill that passed in the State House on Friday. So the state representative said falling back and springing forward disrupts sleep patterns, contributes to car crashes, and increases the number of heart attacks. And it also contributes to depression rates and stuff like that. Because in October, first off, they be switching up the daylight savings. Y'all notice sometimes it's in October, sometimes it's in November. Sometimes it's at the beginning of the month, sometimes it's somewhere in the middle, sometimes it's at the end. It's never consistent. But when we spring ahead, we will remain ahead. And naturally, because of the way that Earth moves on its axis, the days will become shorter and the nights will become longer without us having to reset our time and do it by an hour. So if this becomes a law, then it couldn't take effect until the Congress acts in agreement on it. And the federal law currently prohibits states from observing daylight savings year round.
I feel like there's other shit to be worried about than the time that things be moving around. And they need to just leave the time alone.
What? But you know what? I can't. It kind of sort of dampers my mood a little bit. I'm a summer baby, so I love summertime. I like longer days, and it does dampen my mood when it gets dark at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Nigga, I still got life to do.
But even now, it's getting darker later already, and it's getting lighter quicker already.
Love it.
I hate it.
You hate it?
I love it.
I hate springing forward. I love falling backwards.
Because you like that extra hour of sleep.
Yes. And I remember one time we was in school and we had homecoming night or something on daylight saving time when it was falling backwards. You get more time to party. What?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Right.
I'm done.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll pray about it.
I'm excited. If this actually gets passed into law, I really do enjoy longer days.
I just think that's very interesting. Like Aisha said, that this is one of the things that they're discussing.
You're right.
But
we do have a lot more things to discuss.
Right. Okay, so if you want to if you want to be casted at the Pank, they looking for you. P-Valley Season 2 is looking for new dancers. You have to be 18 or older.
I'm going.
You have to pass for looking 20. So if y'all out here looking like your age, then get some collagen and get it together. The app deadline is Monday. So if you're listening to this late, shame on you. You missed your opportunity. They need your photos, videos of you dancing along with headshots and a professional acting resume. So they're looking for both new and inexperienced ladies to break into the industry. So
come on, Cognac.
if you are interested in sliding down that pole at the Pank, leave your chips at the door and let's go.
What if I told y'all I sent my
Girl,
Please.
make that money. Don't let it make you.
Okay.
Rule number
You got
65
to
of the pank.
You got to use what you got to get what you want.
Yes.
Okay, we got to move on.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so Nessa from the Bernie Mac show, Camille Bush has an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Why
she
is this
getting
a L,
some
though?
backlash? But that's what Brittany put it
you
on
know,
there.
We
as
really
an
needed
L.
something for the L. She's getting backlash, and as I thought about it, I'm not about to sit here and contribute to tearing down a black woman for doing whatever she want to do. But I think with more so, and my dad brought this to my attention. He's so damn sexist and misogynistic. I swear to God, y'all. I love you,
But
daddy.
you love your daddy.
I do. That's my nigga. But I think what the problem
This
is
is my nigga for me.
and if you know me, y'all know that's my nigga. But I think what the problem is, remember back in the early 2000s when Rudy Huxtable, Keisha Knight Pulliam, she was on King XL magazine and all these other men's magazines provocatively posing. This is like before OnlyFans. Nobody wanted to see their little sister or this childhood actor that everybody grew to love and to cherish as everybody's little sister in a sexual light.
But you know what the issue with that is? We get older.
Yeah,
that's the issue. That is the problem when
and
you
last
think about.
time I checked, Camille Wimbush is 31.
Exactly.
She's definitely my age. She had an ice cream company a few years back. I don't know what happened, but I know that she started doing the OnlyFans in light of COVID because her acting has slowed down tremendously. We haven't seen her in anything recently, but apparently she doing more than just posing.
What is she doing? Because a lot of people just be playing on OnlyFans. They be taking y'all money.
I know a homegirl that does yoga on OnlyFans, and she making bank.
But a lot of people have different fetishes. Shout out to Corey. She told me a long time ago, like, my friends come to me with like different ideas.
About to be
and
on
stuff
Shoot
like
Your
that.
Shot.
She is about to be on Shoot Your Shot tonight. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna be tapped in for that, Corey.
But Corey was telling me like she wanted to make a website for like different people's fetishes. Like she know that people be into feet. She know that people like midgets. Stuff like that.
Camille Wimbush was doing some things with her feet.
So people are into that, and people will capitalize off that. Like people's moms have made bank from just getting a pedicure and putting pictures of their toes on OnlyFans.
I ain't gonna put my illness out there, but her mom posts bikini pictures, and her mom has a nice.
Hello,
body.
if I was once I get this body all the way together and I'm 45 and it's still maintained, then shit.
Brittany do it. Her mom made
You should
10,000.
have a big ass fan base by then. Brittany Chris,
sure.
the Black Culture Aficionado OnlyFans. And you could be spitting your poetry from your with your floss on.
But you know what? There's a girl that went to high school with us, Khadijah. Shout out to you. She actually has an OnlyFans and she cooks on there. It's nothing that's overly provocative or sexy.
It's really about what your fans want to see. So if you want to see what Nessa is doing on OnlyFans, then subscribe and give her a coin because clearly she needs it.
She do need it.
All right, and we had to put this on here.
I'm side-eyeing because it's your man, girl.
Girl, what happens in the dark try to come to the light, and I just be trying. So New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is getting Me Too'd, y'all. He's under federal investigation over nursing home deaths from COVID. Wow, I didn't know that. And sexual harassment claims. Now, I don't know about the COVID part.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Okay, I'm going to read what Brittany has here, guys. His administration is undergoing a federal investigation for an alleged undercount of coronavirus nursing home deaths. What?
Boom.
Do you know how much I be bragging on him and his little chart every goddamn week?
Yes.
And I wanted this man to be the next. No, he's Italian.
Okay.
I wanted him to be the next president of the United States.
That looks like it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. And
Are
I
you
feel like
sure?
a lot of people wanted him to be the next president of the United States. So that's why all this shit is coming up.
But keep reading, though. He is also facing accusations of bullying and most recently an external investigation following sexual harassment allegations by 2 women.
I know, and they showing their face. This ain't no Tia and Tiny shit. They coming out with it. Last month, his administration was forced to revise its figures for nursing home deaths after it was revealed that there were severely undercounted by thousands.
So them little graphs that you were showing.
Yeah, girl,
So y'all
that's
think
crazy.
they just letting the old folks die? Ain't even telling nobody.
But at one point, New York was hit really, really hard.
Yeah.
They had people getting in the damn trucks. Like, they was loading dead bodies out in trucks.
Yeah.
And
That was in the
COVID,
beginning,
in the beginning, like,
New York
it was
was
really,
dirty
really
anyway.
bad. and I thought he was doing a great job cleaning it up. But he's been accused of sexual assault from one of his former aides.
Well, harassment.
Yeah. Yes, harassment. And he said that it was an unwanted flirtation.
He kissed her.
See, y'all be doing too much, and I'm not taking up for no more, y'all.
Keep your mouth off
Unwanted
of people.
kiss.
This is the thing. We
Keep
have
your
to
mouth
stop.
off of people.
Unsolicited comments about her appearance.
We have to stop putting people on pedestals.
Yeah, that's so true.
We have to understand that we're all in the same boat, and we're all trying to figure it out. We all have a job to do, and we all just need to do our jobs and do that and keep it moving, because people are putting people on pedestals like me and getting disappointed.
This woman, one of the women, she's 25, and she said that Andrew Cuomo asked her about her sex life. It was alluding to the fact that he wanted to, have sex with her, was asking her, have you ever been with an older man? Like.
But, I feel like.
Is that harassment, though?
I wasn't even about to say that. What I was about to say was, I feel like as a younger woman, I've experienced stuff like that in the workplace. And a lot of that stuff goes unreported.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that it's not true, because
I experience this every single day at my
I work
job.
at a warehouse. Predominantly, I would say that maybe these numbers are not accurate, but it's like 90% men at my job, 10% women, probably more than that. But majority of the people in that building are men, and majority of them are older, and a lot of them make a lot of comments.
This is literally every time I go to work at the bar, this is how it works. I mean, they pimp us out. We got to wear dresses and skirts on the weekends.
Well, okay, I ain't gonna say that. But it's just like, how do we fix this? How do we fix this from allowing men to know what to do and what not to do? So with me, a mother of 2 boys, I have to teach my sons to be very respectful. You have to teach them what's wanted and unwanted behavior. You have to teach them these things versus trying to tame women as you can't wear a long skirt.
Yes.
You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't. Sometimes you can't. It's a time and a place. But at the same time, we still have to, spread that respect all the way around, so that when we get to these situations like this,
respect,
you really already knew what was up. Because a lot of these older people are settled in their ways. They've seen their daddy do it. They gonna do it, and that's just kind of what it is.
Locker room, pussy
like,
grabbing.
how old is he?
He got to be at
50.
least 50, 60 years old.
I'm thinking maybe 52.
So his
53.
brother is Chris Cuomo. He's on CNN late night or, in the evening news, and he did not report on this.
I bet he did.
This is my brother, and it's just unjournalistic of me to report on my brother. So people was on his brother head, on Chris Cuomo's head, like.
But you know what? See, I'm feeling a little upset about this, because everybody been on the Atlanta head this whole time. New York they numbers probably been the ones that's been up the whole time.
Probably. The numbers is really what it was. The numbers for me. I didn't even know that he was doing that. That's crazy. Maybe that's not on him. Maybe that's someone else in the administration who was doing that.
But he is, when you're in a position like that, he's the governor. He is the representation. He is the person that's out in the front.
So is he looking at the numbers saying, oh, well, I guess that's what we're gonna have to find out. Is he looking at the numbers saying, oh, that's too high, take some of that off?
Or maybe it was inaccurate reporting. Like, we didn't have all the numbers, but we needed to report numbers at this time, so we didn't have.
We're just gonna go ahead and report this.
You never know.
We're just gonna have to see.